Welcome back to the Narcissism Freedom channel. If you are returning, I am truly glad to have you here once again. And if you are new, I welcome you with open arms to this safe space of healing, reflection, and empowerment. This channel was created for survivors, seekers, and chosen ones who know that their story is not finished, even when it has been marked by pain. Today's message is one that I believe many of you need to hear deep in your spirit, especially if you have been through the long and difficult journey of narcissistic abuse. The title of this message is You Are Not Broken, You Are Chosen, and I want you to let those words settle into your heart. Take a deep breath, because so often survivors carry the false belief that something must be wrong with them to have endured such mistreatment. But the truth is that your survival and your resilience are not signs of brokenness. They are proof that you were chosen to carry a light the darkness could not destroy. When you go through cycles of manipulation, gaslighting, betrayal, and rejection, it is easy to believe your identity has been shattered beyond repair. Narcissists work tirelessly to plant lies into your mind, whispering that you are not enough, that you are unworthy, that your voice does not matter, and that your very existence holds little value. But here is the deeper truth. You are targeted not because you are weak, but because you are strong. You are mistreated not because you are unworthy, but because your worth is undeniable. You are attacked not because you are broken, but because your soul carries the divine imprint of being chosen. Narcissists recognize light even when you cannot see it in yourself, and they do everything in their power to dim it. Yet no matter how hard they try, your light remains. The beauty of being chosen is that it is not something you earn. It is something God places upon you by divine design. Scripture reminds us in John 15 verse 16, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit, fruit that will last." That means your life has been destined for a purpose greater than the pain you have endured. Every betrayal, every smear campaign, every silent treatment was designed by the enemy to convince you that you are finished. Yet here you are today, still breathing, still standing, and still seeking healing. That is the mark of someone chosen, someone who refuses to give up, someone who God has preserved for a greater mission that even you may not fully see yet. It can be difficult to believe you are chosen when all you feel are the scars of the past. Trauma has a way of leaving us with questions about our value, our future, and even our faith. But I want you to pause and consider this. The very fact that you survived what was meant to destroy you is evidence that you are set apart. The narcissist could not break your spirit, even if they left you in pieces emotionally. Those pieces are not proof of your brokenness, but of your rebuilding. And in that rebuilding, God is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more spiritually awakened than before. Your story does not end in ruins, because chosen ones are destined to rise from ashes. What the narcissist tried to scatter, God is gathering and restoring. Think of how gold is purified. It is placed in fire, not to be destroyed, but to be refined. Your life may have passed through flames of cruelty and deceit, but those fires have refined your soul into something more radiant and enduring. What felt like brokenness was actually the process of being made whole. Chosen ones are tested in ways others cannot imagine, not because God delights in your suffering, but because He is preparing you for a purpose that requires resilience, compassion, and wisdom born from experience. Every tear you cried, every sleepless night, every moment of despair has been collected and seen by the one who chose you from the very beginning. None of it is wasted. Do not let the lies of the narcissist convince you that you are damaged beyond repair. What they attempted to destroy was never theirs to touch in the first place. Your spirit is eternal, your identity is divine, and your value is immeasurable. You are chosen to walk in light, to carry truth, and to live with a strength that even your abusers could not comprehend. That is why you confused them. That is why they envied you. That is why they tried to break you. They saw in you a reflection of what they could never be, and that frightened them. But here is your reassurance. No matter how loud their lies, the truth of your identity as chosen will always prevail. Chosen cannot be erased. It is written over you by the hand of God Himself. As you continue to walk this healing journey, remember that being chosen does not mean you will never experience pain, but it does mean pain will never define you. Being chosen means you are equipped with everything you need to rise again, to rebuild, and to walk into the calling placed over your life. Chosen ones are not identified by how much they suffer, but by how powerfully they overcome. That is you. You are not broken, you are chosen. And chosen ones always rise, even after the darkest storms. No amount of betrayal, no amount of slander, no amount of rejection can take that away from you. What was meant to silence you will one day be the very testimony that sets someone else free. Whether you're just beginning to recognize the impact of narcissistic abuse in your life, or you have been on this road of recovery for some time, hold fast to the truth that your scars are not signs of defeat. They are symbols of survival. Your past does not disqualify you from your purpose. It prepares you for it. In the book of Isaiah 61 verse 3, we are reminded that God gives beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and a garment of praise for the spirit of despair. That exchange is the promise for the chosen. What was taken from you will be restored, what was lost will be renewed, and what was broken will be made whole again. That is not just hope for tomorrow. That is a truth for today. So, I want you to carry this reminder with you as you go about your life. You are not broken. You are chosen. Every day that you rise, every time you choose peace instead of chaos, every moment you choose healing instead of bitterness, you are walking in that chosen identity. God did not bring you this far to abandon you. He is with you. He has been with you in the shadows, and He will continue to be with you in the light of your healing. Chosen ones are never left alone. You have angels assigned to you, you have divine protection covering you, and you have a destiny that cannot be taken away. As we come to a close, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here today. If this message resonated with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Narcissism Freedom channel. Each time you engage with this content, you help others who are still searching for healing to find their way to this safe space. And if you feel led to support the growth and awareness of this channel, the details are below in the description. Every act of support helps us continue spreading messages of hope, healing, and freedom for those who need it most. You are not broken, you are chosen, and your journey is a testimony of light overcoming darkness. Walk in that truth today, stand tall in your identity, and never forget the power of who you are.